We are back with Olivia Ellen Lloyd. The album is Loose Cannon, and you just heard Sorrow, which is a funny song about literally a devastating topic. What do you do when you feel a wave of sorrow coming on?
I mean, that answer to that question depends on the external pressures and also where I'm at mentally, but I think the healthy things I do when I'm feeling that way is I try to slow down my world. I try to do less, and I try to write more. And if I do nothing else in a day, I walk my dog twice a day. I have to walk her twice a day. It's part of the deal of ownership. The unhealthy answer is sort of in the song. You know, I've had periods of time where I have coped with my depression by drinking, by, feeling incredibly paranoid. I went through one time where I just rode the train for 2 hours because I didn't want to go home. I think the reason I tried to make the song lighthearted is because we talk about clinical depression and other mental health issues with such gravity and heaviness, and the truth of the matter is it's this constant dance. And in my experience, if I didn't have some semblance of a sense of humor around the mercurial nature of my moods, then I don't know how I would get through the mercurial nature of my moods. But I have a range of coping mechanisms, from super healthy chicken soup for the, soul to, getting too drunk in a bar.
Well, I've always found that dark humor is one of my best coping mechanisms.
For sure, definitely.
There are very few things that jokes about how screwed up it is can't somehow fix, even momentarily.
Definitely at least a Band-Aid for the moment, yeah.
You mention in that song that those sad songs make everyone feel like they have a story to tell. Do you think anyone could be the material for a country song?
I mean, absolutely. The thing I like about country music and storytelling songs in general are that many of the best ones depict just the tiny petty cruelties of being alive. That's the main. I think a lot about John Prine's one of my favorite songwriters, and That's the Way the World Goes Round talks about things from as large as like a woman who is enduring physical abuse to some guy who gets stuck in the tub and is just sad, it's all of the big and the little sadnesses together. So definitely anyone can be the subject of a country song. I have friends who joke that like, oh, nothing bad's ever happened to me. And I'm like, I could find something bad that's happened to you that I could write a song about to ruin your day. I mean, definitely, yeah. Country music's for everybody, and it ought to be about everybody too.
You also mentioned that there are times you just let the sad songs take you away. Is that true?
Absolutely. I mean, what is Joni Mitchell's Blue for if not, indulging in the sublime sorrow of the human condition? I think I think sitting in community with our feelings is really important, and it's an important thing that music does for everybody. And sad songs invite you to sit with those feelings and engage with those feelings with another person, which I think is so important. You can't use your normal coping mechanisms or masking mechanisms don't work if a sad song touches you. And that catharsis is really important.
Whenever I have someone on the show, I play 3 of their songs, and then I ask them to play guest DJ for a minute, and the category I'm going to give you naturally is one of those songs that you sit with and let them take you away in your sorrows. But it sounds like you already sort of gave me a couple hints.
Yeah, I could give you a few. I mean, those are some good ones, but
give me one more.
Songs?
I'll play.
Okay.
I'll play the.
Bruised Orange, I think, is my number one Let It Take You Away song. But
Orange.
also, I will say, Sugar Tooth by Brandi Carlile is another one that that I go to a lot and that I think covers a lot of ground. It's a very specific story, but I think there's just something about it that really like grinds to the heart.
All right, that's 4 songs total to play. Not too
Yeah.
bad, not too shabby. All right, I'll play them. Olivia, very nice getting you on and talking to you.
You too. Thanks for taking the time.